Emiru's video addressing what happened at TwitchCon.
Wake the f up, samurai! We have a city to burn!
Oh shit.
Okay, so first of all, you guys will have to forgive me because I'm not meant to be doing streams like this. I'm meant to be playing fucking dress up in my room, playing video games.
Her outfit is hella cute.
I did not want to have to do like a stream like this. Like, it feels like I'm doing like a fucking press conference or something. But first of all, hope you guys are all feeling okay. Sorry you had to see that. You know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, actually? I'm supposed to be going over my...
By the way, the bald one showed the video on Twitch, so we can show the video on Twitch now. It's kind of dumb it's like that, but then, like, I'm not Asmon, I'm not that big, so, like, if I fuck up like that, and I can't be like, well, he did it, then I'll get screwed, basically.
On a show for my TwitchCon show, which, I am still doing, by the way, because, of all the work that the production staff and the cosplayers in it put into it. It's not their fault that happened. I'm still gonna do it. But yeah, I don't even know where to fucking start. I don't know if you guys can see this. I wrote fucking notes for this because there's so much stuff that I feel like needs to be talked about, which is also why I was very aggressive in my tweet earlier today, which is, I mean, you guys know me. I am never like that, but I just feel like, you know.
I want to see this tweet. Hello everyone, I am okay and thank you for the kind messages. Sorry I cannot respond to them all. Yesterday the man who assaulted me was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon and even in front of other creators meet and greets to grab me and my face to try to kiss me. Fortunately he was not able to, but a lot of people have pointed out that it could have been a lot worse. That's true. She could be dead. I'm obviously shaken up by what happened, and it's not the first time I've dealt with something like this, but to tell you honestly, I'm a lot more hurt and upset by how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. Like I said, I don't understand how he was allowed to make it to me in the first place. Yeah, that's crazy. The security in the clip who reacts as my own security, it's true my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to the police at a past TwitchCon, so that part's confirmed. However, by the way, everything I said before, yo, Digital Doom, thank you so much for the, thank you so much for the host, the raid over on Kick. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We're taking a look at the Twitch situation right now. Thank you so much. And thank you, Bear for the sub as well. Thank you so much. Okay. By the way, everything I said in the previous video, everything I said, I basically still stand by it because I think everything I said is just true. Like what I said about the security guard, it doesn't matter if it's Twitch's security or her security. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Like what I said about the security guy being occluding himself is still stands basically. And the positioning, everything is still the same. I don't really change my opinion just because like where the fault lies doesn't really change how I feel about it. Yes. Who the people are, sorry, that's what I meant. Who the people are doesn't really change it. It's the same scenario. Anyway. However, there were 3 to 4 other TwitchCon security staff in the area who did not react and let the guy walk away. As you can see in the clip, since they don't even appear in the frame. The woman who is walking me away is my own personal manager, and behind the booth and only 2 people who are checking on me and comforting me were her and my friend. No, none of the TwitchCon staff came to ask if I was what happened or if I was okay. Holy shit. How is this fucking possible? Like, how does this happen, man? Like, what the fuck? My friend who was present told me Twitch security were also behind the booth afterwards joking about how they didn't even see what happened and immediately laughing and moving on to talking about something else. So if no one was checking if I was okay or I needed anything, they let the guy run away initially. I have no idea what anyone hired to keep the event safe was doing. Yeah, what the fuck? Talk about like a failure of the most basic level. In Twitch's statement, they said the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me. And it felt like this only happened because of my manager pressing for it, not because the TwitchCon staff present thought it was a big deal. And so this kind of goes into like what we were talking about earlier about how Twitch doesn't give a fuck basically about and I believe like this was also Asmin's take that like they clearly don't care about doing the right thing, and it's just whatever makes them look better, which is like really sad actually. Yeah, and I believe there was footage of the guy actually walking away from the event. Like he actually just like was walking outside after it happened. So they didn't even detain the dude. They just let him walk away. And I have more I want to say, but I will say it on stream later today instead of writing a book on here. Thank you guys. Sorry you all had to see that. This is definitely my last TwitchCon. It saddens me to say. A 10-year off and on attendee of TwitchCon. I think other creators should seriously consider not attending in the future. I do not feel cared for or protected or even bringing my own security and staff. I can't imagine how creators without those options would feel. Yeah, exactly. There's a ton of creators. There's a ton of content creators. Like if this can happen to one of the top content creators on Twitch, what the fuck do you think happens to everybody else? What can happen to you if you only have like 10 views, 100 views, 1,000 views? They can fucking do whatever the hell they want with you. If this is the security that they have for like one of their top people, you're fucking screwed. Like you're not gonna have your own security, you know, especially like if you're a smaller content creator, you're not gonna be able to afford your own security. Like you're not gonna have all this shit, being able to pay for security. You're not gonna have the VIP treatment, and you don't have any of that. You're just gonna be on your own there. And like I said, if they let the guy breach security, do the thing to her, and then walk away. Do you think they're gonna give a shit about you if you're not her? If it's not gonna make them look bad, if they can just like pretend like nothing ever happened to you, they just never talk about it, then yeah. Like luckily this was caught on video, and even the other one that was caught on video with the guy from last year, the guy who got sexually assaulted, they never fucking talked about that either. So you know, I mean, what proof do you need really other than that? Let's check out this thing actually. Let's do it like a slight tangent. Because I do want to see this. An intense heated debate broke out on the stream of Asmongold versus Han over the Emiru situation. All right, let's see this.
You know what they said initially? They said, oh.
Incredible. All right, we're going to go back to the video now.
In a way, it's my responsibility, you know what I mean? Because it's not just about me, like this could have happened to anyone. Honestly, for all we know, this could have already happened to someone, a small streamer, and someone just wasn't filming it.
Yeah, I mean, it did happen.
Okay,
it happened to other dudes.
I'll start this by saying,
I don't think he was. I don't even think he was that. The other dude was like that small either, and it still right. I don't know. I don't know streamers, guys. Yeah. They didn't even care about that. Yeah.
Filmed it and put it on Twitter because last night after this happened, I was thinking like, fuck, like I have to talk about this. Like people need to know that this happened. Like how am I gonna do that? And then someone happened to post it on Twitter. So thank fucking God I didn't have to figure that out myself. Which, okay, like I said, this is gonna be a mess.
The problem is if she doesn't talk, even if she doesn't want to talk about it, if she doesn't, then it just opens it up for other people, for this to happen to other people. So I think she's kind of right about that.
Because I'm not meant to be doing these kinds of streams. I don't think that Twitch would have put out an official statement if that clip wasn't posted and going viral. And even after the fact that that clip was posted and going viral, as far as I know, the other people who had meet and greets today were not reached out to ask if they wanted extra security or if they even wanted to cancel their meet and greet. Like maybe some people were, but I know for a fact Extra Emily wasn't. My personal manager.
I have one big weakness when it comes to covering this. I'll tell you my strengths and weaknesses in covering this particular topic. One, I don't know streamers, so I'm not gonna know any of these names that are being mentioned. I know like Asmongold, I know Emmy because she used to do stuff with Asmongold, and I know Tectone because of that. But I don't know most streamers. So I'm gonna have trouble. I'm gonna struggle a little bit here. I'm gonna have to ask you guys for some help with that. But I know a decent amount about personal security because I'm autistic about it.
Made sure that she had extra security. No one reached out to her. Don't know about everyone, but I know that for a fact. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning because I want to be able to run through everything. before the show starts. The show starts in a fucking hour. Okay, my notes are a fucking mess. It looks like a schizo board.
Yeah, the reason I'm autistic about personal security is because people die when they are killed. It's very bad, very bad, and you don't even respawn, which kind of sucks.
But yeah, again, thank you to the guy that put it on Twitter. Thank you to the people that talked about it, because otherwise,
yeah, unless you're Jesus,
I don't know if anything would have been done or it would have been taken seriously.
He had that Deus Ex Machina feat, man.
Straight up. So I'm just gonna go through, from my perspective, what happened, what I saw, the order of events. So I was doing my meet and greet, and I've seen people saying that it was an obligation given to me, like to be a featured creator and to have my show, I had to do a meet and greet, which is true. I was told that I had to do a meet and greet.
So hold on, so she got forced. She got forced to do it. It seems. I mean, maybe she still wanted to do it. I don't know. She's. I mean, like from what I know of her, she seems like the kind of person that like would like to actually like hang out with people. So.
But as far as I know, there's some people that canceled. Regardless, I didn't cancel. I thought it was going to be fine. So I show up at 4. I'm doing my meet and greet. This happened about 30 minutes into my meet and greet, so I was probably only like 20 to 30% done with my meet and greet. I was just taking a picture with someone else, like completely normal, nice guy. And then I see out of the corner of my eye, there's a guy walking around the side of the meet and greet, and he crosses in front of the meet and greet of the person to the left of me, which is a VTuber. So he's able to walk up and in front of another streamer's meet and greet, and then he walks up to me, and he's like.
So she did see him. So she did have the awareness to see them. I'm guessing is what she's saying.
Like walking with a purpose, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, actually. If she actually did have that. Yeah.
And he grabs me, but I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, but in my head, I'm like, it seems like he's supposed to be here, and then he leans in like he's gonna tell me something. So in my head, I'm like, maybe it's like
Man, see,
TwitchCon.
this is like the problem with like fake ass security. So if you think about it, hear me out, guys. TwitchCon having fake ass security is worse than having no security, because if she had zero security, only her own dude and only her, there's no fucking way she would ever like even possibly let her guard down there. So like they actually fucked her over. Like their fake security was worse than having none. They were literally so useless that they were worse than nothing.
Staff like come in and let me know something, because like sometimes it'll happen where you're at an event and someone will like come up to like let you know something, you know what I mean? But I'm still like freaked out because he grabbed me. That's not normal. And then he grabs my face and he leans in and lips puckered tries to kiss me, and I start screaming. You can't hear it in the clip, but I'm fucking screaming my head off. And then my security, Twitch's security, is like nowhere near me, nowhere to be found. I can see them, but they don't do anything. My security jumps up and shoves the guy away from me and is like, get the fuck out of here. And he's allowed to walk away.
One thing I gotta say is, what a fucking retard in so many fucking ways. Like, first off, what an asshole for like doing this to Emmy, right? Second, how the fuck do you get 4 seconds? How do you get that amount of time and like not actually be able to do anything? What a fucking moron. God bless, he was stupid as hell. Holy shit.
Away and leave.
He like fucking ran out of AP or something when he walked up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so then after this point, I did not see a lot of what happened here. This is just based off what people in the line told me. My friend Bonnie, who was there, told me, and Melissa, my manager, told me. So the woman who moved me away from the meet and greet was my personal manager. That was not Twitch staff. No one in Twitch staff came up to me to like see what was going on. My manager and Bonnie moved me to the back, and they're like hugging me and being like, do you want to finish your meet and greet, basically. And I was back there for like a minute, and I was like, you know what, like I I want to finish it because like of all these people here that, you know, they're just nice, normal people. And I go back out there and still there's no one from Twitch there. And the poor guy that I was taking the picture with originally, he's like fucking mortified, and he's like, what the fuck just happened? And again, no one from Twitch there. I say to this guy, I'm like, I'm sorry you had to see that. And he's like, no, like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Why am I having to tell the TwitchCon attendees and my fans, sorry you had to see that, and not like...
Yeah, like, it's not like a Twitch staff should have said that. They should have had someone in charge, like an actual person in charge. Like in Twitch should have to be honestly, to actually step in there. They should be the one addressing it.
Someone from Twitch or Twitch security. Anyway, so I didn't see this. This is just what my friend and my manager were telling me. The Twitch security like kind of like got together after that, and we were like, wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't even see what happened, haha. And just like,
holy shit, that's so fucking bad. Oh my goodness.
Started talking about something else. So it's like, okay, and then that's the events of what happened, just to like line all that up. But I didn't talk at all about the aftermath of all of this at all, and I don't think anyone knows this, save for like maybe some streamers that I'm friends with that came to spend time with me or that I talked to last night. Whew, okay. So I finished the meet and greet, and I was escorted back to my hotel by my one security guard. Oh, and also, by the way, I've seen clips, people bringing up clips of me talking about how my previous favorite security guard was permabanned from TwitchCon because at a previous TwitchCon 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, there was a stalker and he held him by the arm until police got there. And because of that, he was indefinitely banned from TwitchCon. Like from all of TwitchCon, not just the—
They're literally worse than nothing. That's incredible. How do you fuck up that bad?
Venue, because that was in Las Vegas. Anyway, that just a side note. Okay, man, I wrote down a lot of shit here. Okay, can I just also say, what you guys are seeing here—
Protecting the criminals, yeah, classic, right guys, classic.
It's
a California classic.
I've always been the person who never says shit. Like, I just want everyone to have fun and for things to go well. Why am I the person who has to do this? So anyway, after I'm escorted back to my hotel, I let some of my friends—
Honestly though, her saying that actually makes her the perfect person to say it, because they can't even claim that she's just bitching about it. Everyone will take it way more seriously because she's the one saying it.
No, they come to my hotel to see me and spend time with me, like make sure I'm okay and everything. And then my manager's letting me know, she says, okay, my manager, I've contacted the police, they're gonna come talk to you about pressing charges, etc. They're trying to find the guy, they haven't found him. I'm like, what?
Wait.
Anyway, pressing charges, etc. They're trying to find the guy, they haven't found him.
That's fucking incredible, man. How did society get so fucking cooked? Like, how did this happen where society's like, fuck all the law-abiding people, and then like big ups to criminals? Like, how did this happen? It's like our freaking society wants to self-isekai itself, dude. It's actually so ridiculous.
I'm like, what? Anyway. So at some point while I'm with my friends, a police officer comes and talks to me, interviews my manager, talks to my Twitch partner manager, who, by the way, she's so sweet. Like, she didn't do anything wrong here. All of that happens, and then I'm complaining to my friends. I'm like, the fuck do I do here, guys?
What it seems like to me is, you know, obviously when it comes to Twitch, obviously not everybody is a retard. obviously. There's going to be good people that work there. But it seems like the ratio is a little off. You know, it seems like the retard ratio is a little bit too high. It's a little bit higher than the average, if you will. It's just kind of crazy, actually. And guys, you want to know? Okay, so I have a Twitch. I have a Twitch like retardo story that is like it's not, guys. First off, I want to clarify, it's not even anywhere close to like this bad, but it's just like another little brick on top of the pile. But it's not like, you know, it's obviously not as bad as this. Is like epic nuclear level. This is a nuclear this is a radioactive level fucking failure, right? But what happened was I had to do a sponsorship with Twitch, and the sponsorship specifically said you gotta play with somebody. You have to play with another person to do it, okay? And the sponsorship had a deadline of 5 days, okay? And it said in the thing, in order to play it with another person, send us a message to get a key, an extra key, so you could give it to the other person. And I said, okay, and I messaged them. They didn't fucking get back to me at all. And I tried talking to their text chat, and the guy in the text chat just fucking hung up on me. He was like, oh, yeah, we're doing it. I'm like, no, I need it now. You don't fucking get under. I need it now. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna get back to you on it. And then they just never got back to me on it. I contacted, okay, the first time I contacted them, they canceled my ticket, because they were just like, they canceled my ticket. I was like, but you didn't give me the fucking thing. And then I tried to open up another ticket. They didn't get back to me on the second ticket. I had to open up another ticket, and they told me your ticket's already resolved. I was like, no, this is a new one. It's a completely new one, because you guys closed my old ticket without resolving it. You know what I had to do? I had to buy myself a copy of the game out of pocket. Yeah. You want to know what happens on Kick? I message Kick, and I'm like, hey, can you help me with this thing? A real person that is like not from India or something actually messages me and like actually helps me with my problem. It's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
I have to talk about this, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, like don't worry.
They get back to me in like 5 minutes. Like a real person on Kick messages me in 5 minutes, and it's like, yeah, let me help you with that. Yeah, you just do this and this and this, and it solves the problem. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you so much. 5 minutes.
That right now, and then suddenly wakes like, wait, why is my Discord saying hope Emmy's okay? And I'm like, oh fuck. I guess the clip got posted. Again, thank God someone was filming, because otherwise I don't think Twitch would have said anything. So after that, I start getting a lot of messages. I'm responding to people, and my manager
each Twitch partner manager manages 1,000 partners. Now it's DGen. What partner manager? What are you talking about? Partner man? What's that? What's that, Dylan? I don't even know what that is. What is that? I never met this so-called partner manager. Who the fuck is that?
Comes back to me, and she's upset. She's like, okay, I've been talking to Twitch people, and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned.
What, you're not one of the chosen ones? Okay, let me fix that real quick. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Also, hey guys, this is Leaflit. Welcome to my ASMR channel. How's it going? Hey guys, hey, hi. Oh my god. You guys should check out my new OnlyFans. Onlyslimes.com/Leaflit. Is it working, guys? Am I working it? Oh, is that my cat? Unlimited power. Is it working now? Do I have a partner? Do I have a partner manager now? Did I do it? Am I the chosen one now?
Banned from the platform for 30 days.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
Wisp says, imagine that if you call Frogan fat, you would get the same ban. Wasn't calling Frogan fat like 2 weeks? Holy crap. Wait, it was 30? Dude, I felt like actually nauseous for a second. Like, that's fucking insane. What the hell? I feel like that would be like the easiest permaban of like my life. If I was Twitch, that'd be the easiest permaban of my life. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? So like, hold on. You can sexually assault. So what you're saying, this is what Twitch is saying. Twitch is saying you could sexually assault one of the top female content creators and you would only get a 30-day ban. No, Twitch is saying you can sexually assault anyone to get a 30-day ban. Yes, but the fact that you can do this to a top content creator means that it's way worse if you're not. Just being honest. I mean, yeah. How is this? How is the enforcement of the rules like this fucking retarded? Like, I don't get it. Like, you're telling me baby diaper shit, 1-day ban, sexually assault content creator, 30-day ban, having sex on stream, what was that, a 1 week? I forgot. I think that one was 1 week. Like literally oiled up tits on stream, downward angle camera, freaking shiny boobs bouncing up and down, completely fine. VTuber shows a little bit of skin, fucking banned. Call somebody fat, fucking 30-day ban. Are you fucking serious right now? You wanna know the crazy thing about this? The crazy thing about this is they don't even care anymore. Like they don't even care at all about the equal enforcement of the rules. They don't care. They literally, they're so confident. They're so confident that it doesn't matter. They're so confident in their power that they just don't even care. Like, just like, whatever, what are people gonna do about it? Man, they've gotten away with non-equal enforcement of policy and treatment of people that don't like or agree with over the last 10 years. It's not surprising. Man, yo, I gotta say it, chat, man. Yo, you guys gotta follow me on YouTube and on Kick and on X and even on Patreon, but just the non-paid one. Like, you don't have to buy the paid one. Just so you can get updates just in case something happens. Because I feel like it's just a matter of time, you know? Man. That's fucking crazy. That was such a good reaction. That's so true. Somebody needs to make that a GIF. That's such a good fucking GIF. Are you kidding
And you know what
me?
they said initially?
That's an epic GIF. That's like an epic meme GIF, actually. I love it.
They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days. What? And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way. These two people are...
Okay, so they made it indefinite on request. they had to be told. They had to be told, like, guys, that's crazy. Oh,
what the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way.
Oh my God. They had to be told.
These two people are...
Oh my God, how is this possible?
The head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch. Also, later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
You see, I fucking told you guys this was some Butler, Pennsylvania shit, dude. It's like so fucking bad.
Okay. Oh, also another detail. Sorry, my lines are all crazy here. My Twitch didn't approach my manager to talk to their head of security. It took them 2 hours to approach her to talk about what happened. And by then, she had already talked to police and called a lawyer on her own.
Has anybody made like a parody of like Dan Clancy, like it's a Tom Clancy novel? I should do that. That would be like a fucking like amazing AI ad, actually. It's like a Tom Clancy movie or game, but it's like Dan Clancy instead. And it's like so fucking clown.
Manager Melissa. And they showed her a photo of the guy that I believe a fan took, by the way. A fan took a photo of him, not one of their security guards. They're like, oh yeah, here's his photo. We're like gonna find him. He still had his badge and his wristband and everything. So, yeah, I really feel like a lot of this process wouldn't have happened if it weren't for my manager advocating for me so hard. Here, I'll get to that later. I'll keep going here. So they also showed my manager some security footage of the area, and the guy was able, he was waiting for there to be a gap in security, and there was. He was able to walk through the side, not through like the 2 lanes of meet and greet people who had signed up and been like background checked for my meet and greet. So he was able to just walk through because there just wasn't like consistent security there. Oh my gosh. And then, so yeah, that's basically...
Isn't it crazy how this entire thing could have been prevented with one of those fucking, like, ropes?
My day yesterday. And then today...
Oh, you know what they should do? They should go the fucking Hassan angle, and they should just put fucking shock collars on everybody. Like, geo-fenced shock collars. That'd solve the problem at TwitchCon, for sure. Yeah. That's what they should do.
This morning,
they should take a note from Hassan.
That Amazon flew in their global head of something to redesign the whole process and security of the con for the rest of the convention. Why wasn't there someone like that here already? Or like they didn't do that beforehand? Like,
yeah, it's like their major event.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
so
how many TwitchCons are there in a year? Surely this couldn't be like a 2, 3, like 2.
Yeah, they. I guess they know that they fucked up really bad if they're flying in their Amazon's global head. And also, I want to make it clear so that people understand this. I am so lucky and privileged. Okay. Do you know how much I spent on security to be able to come to this event in the first place? Like, but I'm not just talking about yesterday, I'm talking about my security for like my RV trip that I did with my friends and stuff.
5 digits plus.
I spent over $10,000.
Makes sense.
Some people who stream on Twitch don't even make $10,000 in a year.
True.
What the fuck are they
Very
supposed
true.
to do? Like, if you watch the clip, the security guard who pushes the guy away is my security. The woman who pulls me to the back, my manager. If you're a small streamer and you don't have those resources, or someone in your line's not filming, what the fuck do you do? No one would have known. Like, it's actually fucking insane. Like, I'm genuinely angry. Like, I am not an angry person. Like, it's just ridiculous, and like, honestly, I genuinely think there have been other people who have been sexually assaulted, groped, like, who fucking knows, worse, at these conventions, and just nobody knows. Because like I said, they didn't post any kind of announcement, weren't letting other streamers with similar events as me, similar meet and greets know, until there was like a viral clip. And by the way, they can't even mention my name.
It's only a matter of time before someone gets killed at one of these things. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Name in it. Thank you guys. Thank you. And okay, hold on. Let me pull up what they wrote, because that was another thing that was crazy to wake up to. All right, let me read this. The safety and security of all those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply unsettling. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement event security were on site. That's a lie. That's literally a lie. And responded to the incident. We immediately blocked this individual from returning to the TwitchCon premises, and they're banned indefinitely from Twitch. Both.
Yeah, but then she had to ask her, well, not her, but her manager had to ask for that.
Online and in-person events. Okay, like, no one cares about online. We are coordinating with the impacted creators team. That's true. And per our standard protocols, continue to cooperate with any law enforcement investigations. We've increased security at the meet and greet attendee check-in point, and we'll have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers. If you've RSVP'd for
Good
a
rough
meet,
draft.
please
Yeah,
note
good
that we're
rough draft.
unable to accommodate +1s for the remainder of the event. You know why they said that? They only thought about that because of Melissa, my manager. She said, were you vetting people coming through the line? They said, oh yeah, everyone had to sign up and they get background checks, but they're allowed to bring a +1. Well, are there +1s background checked? No. Melissa was like, okay guys, Twitch has a zero tolerance for harassment or acts that inhibit the safety and security of our community. Yeah, I don't even know, like, I'm just tired, guys, like, I'm just so tired of, I've just had so many things happen, and, like, you know, stuff just happens, like, especially when you're, like, a creator, or, like, a girl creator in particular, but I just feel like I've been failed so many times, or lied to so many times, and I'm always like, you know, it's okay, we'll figure it out. You should have figured it out already. You should have fucking figured it out already. Oh my god. So yeah.
This isn't an issue of like you fucked up someone's ban or you took a little bit too long to like respond to like someone who was applying for partner or like the servers were down. This is like literally the one zero tolerance mistake. Security is not a field in which you can make any mistakes.
That's basically, unless I'm forgetting something, the rundown of everything. But yeah, it's fucking insane. And I mean, I'm not usually the type of person to talk about this stuff, but it's like, well, did I lie about anything? No. Like, what are you're gonna be mad at me for telling like the things that y'all did wrong? And like, okay, so another thought that I had was like maybe like the reason Twitch said in their thing, like, oh, security immediately got the guy. Maybe like, you know, they hired like shitty security and they like lied to them so they wouldn't like, you know, lose their job or not get paid. Maybe if you guys had like, you know, actual cameras and like good comms, no one would be able to lie or have to lie. Like, why is it better to, or like easier to find out something happened in fucking Among Us than at TwitchCon? Hello?
Holy shit.
It's fucking insane. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys all that. This is character development. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Like this was just the final straw for me. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if they did contract out security. It's hard to say. I have been to cons that have had staff that were third-party contracted and they absolutely had no fucking clue what was going on.
Oh. But yeah, I have been, okay, so
I would never
else. Sorry.
I would never go to an in real life event like ever because I don't like being around people, so it's like I don't have a problem with this. I don't really have like a sort of like FOMO of like not hanging out with people. That's actually my preferred state.
I just keep remembering shit. It's gonna be like this for the rest of the stream. I saw a thing that said I was in their like top 5 or top 10 most followed streamers attending this event. Again, if that happened to me, what the fuck is happening to small creators that we don't even hear about because no one's filming them? Like, they tweet it and like Twitch doesn't feel the need to follow up with them or publicly. It's just... But yeah, I think I covered everything, and I've been a streamer on Twitch for 10 years. I attended the very first or maybe the second TwitchCon ever in 2016, 2015. And yeah, like I understand back then it was different, but I feel like I know they say there's security upgrades, but it really feels like there's not. Like another thing that happened, I forgot to mention. So the way that the meet and greet worked is like people line up, they come through, they take a picture, then they're supposed to walk through the back and leave. There were people walking through the back trying to come up to my booth, or like, I mean, not all of them were like malicious intent, obviously. Like some people would leave and be like, oh shit, my picture is bad, I'm gonna go back and ask for another one. And my manager had to be the one to tell them like, oh no, you can't, like keep moving. And there was even like, I think it was fucking Neon, was able to walk through the back of my meet and greet, and was like, oh hey, like, can I come say hi? And it's like, what the fuck?
What?
Like, oh my god, it was just horrible. Like, there was no thought put into it at all.
Weren't there people, I swear I read about that on X, that there were people that actually did sneak in, like confirmed, like they admitted that they snuck in. I swear that was a thing.
And yeah, I was like, man, it's just fucking naked and afraid out here. Like, thank God I have my manager and my security and my friends. But like, I just feel so bad for, you know, Twitch creators who wouldn't be able to be in that position. Are you okay though? This is gonna sound fucked up, honestly. I'm so desensitized to stuff like that when it happens, I kind of just go into like lock-in mode. I'm like, okay, I need to just lock in and like get through this, worry about it later. So that's how I was able to finish my meet and greet.
Yeah,
like,
she's
my
good
friends
mental.
were telling me like, bro, if it was me, I would have been crying. You're built different for going back out there. And like I said, I was going back out there and having to apologize to people in my own line, being like, I'm sorry you saw that, I hope you're okay. And then they of course were like, what the fuck, why are you saying that to me? But I felt like I had to because no one else was there. And like I said on Twitter, like I really wish I didn't have this opinion. Like I love trying to be like the positive, like, oh, let's get together and have fun, everyone. I really like would discourage other creators from going back to TwitchCon, not just because it was able to happen at all, and what happened during it, and the aftermath. Like, it's just crazy. Like, why would their PR team say that? Like, you can literally see in the clip that he's allowed to walk away.
Yep.
But yeah,
maybe it was a miscommunication. It's possible. Still would be bad though. That would be a terrible miscommunication.
Appreciate all the support and stuff. It was pretty crazy. Getting all the messages and stuff last night. And again, I've said it like 5 fucking times. Thank fucking God that someone was filming and decided to post it, because if not, you know what I would be doing today? I would be so fucking stressed, being like, okay, do I have to disrupt my stuff that I have planned to announce that this thing happened to me and let people know that it could happen to them? So thank fucking God for that guy. Like, thank you so much for doing that. And I would just encourage everyone just to stand the fuck up. Stand up for yourself, stand up for other people, because if you don't, look what fucking happens, which is crazy, because I saw Valkyrie, I saw Pokey, I saw Hassan, I saw Cutie saying, I don't really want to go to TwitchCon because I don't feel safe. And everyone was saying that they were stupid or overreact. Not everyone, but a lot of people. A large portion of people were saying that. And Twitch's response to that was to be like, oh, don't worry, everyone else. We up security. I should have listened to them. Especially because, I mean, a lot of people know stuff like this has happened to me in the past, and I just keep going. Like, I'm the kind of person that's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let a shitty person or a shitty thing ruin my life or like what's going on for me, you know what I mean? Fuck it, we ball. So I was like, I'm gonna go anyway. I'm just gonna be smart. I'm gonna pay for security. I'm only gonna do my show. How is someone gonna attack me at my show? I'm only gonna do my meet and greet. How the fuck would they get into a meet and greet? It's roped off with security.
Yup.
Nope.
Not even roped off.
Nope. Lesson learned. And also after it happened, Twitch did offer if I wanted some of their Twitch security. I was like, I'm good, bro. But I was lucky enough that Clemens, who's one of my usual security guards, flew out from Austin, Texas this morning to be there with me today. Have to go to lengths like that. And I have two
I
other
really
security
appreciate
guards.
it.
One of them's Amazon's, but I have my personal security guard that I feel comfortable with is like my main guy. And they said that they like changed security for the show and stuff, but yeah, I'm just done. Like, this is the kind of thing that it's like, once you break the trust for something like this, you're never getting it back. I'm sorry, you're just not. Like, it's not like this is the first time that something like this has happened.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. That's like the one thing that, like, how could you possibly trust them with a failure that bad?
So like the trust was already kind of broken, and that caused a lot of people not want to come. Like, for example, people were talking about how last year, Nick, NMPLOL, and Wake Wilder, got assaulted. A guy literally walked up to Nick on stream and licked his nipple, which again, if that wasn't filmed on stream, would anything have been done? I don't fucking know.
And but I thought they didn't do anything,
like,
though.
An official announcement about.
Wait, did anything happen with that? I don't know if anything happened with that at all.
They didn't reach out to Nick, as far as I know. He was saying that last year.
Oh, thanks, Kara.
If they did reach out to him, it was way after the con. So it's like, did they just not think it was a big deal? Is it because Nick's a guy? Like, hello? I'm supposed to be working on my runner show right now. I am still doing the show, like I said. That's
pretty fucked up if they don't care about SA because it happened to a guy. That's really fucked up, if true.
The production staff worked really hard on it, and the cosplayers involved worked really hard on it, so I still want to do it, but this is going to be my last TwitchCon show. I'm doing it with Baby No Money and Will Neff, so even though we haven't really had time to go over this in practice.
They don't care about SA, it seems. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. If they actually had it on camera happening to a guy and they didn't do really much about it, then yeah, it would mean that. Because if the only reason they didn't do it was because it was a guy and like it wasn't getting much traction, then it's that they care more about like how it makes them look than they care about the actual thing that happened.
It'll be fine. It'll be a shit show, but it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fun. Lots of talented people working in Twitch production and all that. It's yeah. Whew. Anyway, how we feeling, guys? Yeah,
Very
I'm flying
mad.
home tomorrow, and my security guard's gonna be accompanying me to fly home. But it's just sad, the world that we live in now. Like, to me, I don't even think of myself as like someone that needs to be protected or like someone important, but it's like, you know, I was talking about how like I wanted to buy a new hamster recently. I was thinking about how if I want to do that on stream, I'd have to hire security to go buy a fucking hamster. And like I said, I spent over—
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that is, and by the way, if you were wondering like why it pisses me so off, pisses me off so much that people are in a lot of places are kind of anti people having guns, is because if you don't have the money like this in order to like purchase security, you are your own security. And so like by not letting you have guns, you're just basically left to like just get fucked, basically. It's like the problem.
$10,000 alone just to come to TwitchCon for security. I've probably spent close to 6 figures total going to cons and stuff on security. And again, it's not like this only happens to people of my size. This happens to girls or guys with 50 viewers. What the fuck are they supposed to do? They can't afford that. It's like, you gotta just deal with it, not there, or you're... that's another thing. I could have fucking died yesterday. But yeah, obviously, I'm gonna be making my own personal changes going forward. I already have, like, for years, but I'm just really hurt and disappointed by how everything was set up by Twitch and like how it was handled after. Like honestly, that was upsetting me more and making me more angry last night than everything else. Like it's like, okay, you know, any person can be walking on the street and get assaulted. Like yeah, it's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. But why do I have to worry about that happening at the convention for the place that I work? I don't know if I'm just talking in circles now, but I don't know, guys. Show's in fucking 28 minutes. Fuck me. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just gonna try to have fun. Try to like, you know, let the cosplayers and people that came to participate in it shine.
She about to gamble?
And then I'm going home.
She about to gamble? Yeah, gamble, being at TwitchCon, gambling for your life, yeah. True.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to remember if I forgot to touch anything else. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this stream fucking sucked. I feel like I'm being forced to do a press conference because it's like, if I don't say these things, no one is going to, and then they're just gonna act like it never happened next year. Great, love it. Remember when I was just a girl in Kansas playing League in my room, and the worst thing that ever happened to me was someone said I was like a boosted whore in chat or something? Wish I could go back to
Sounds
that.
like League, sounds like League. True, sounds like League.
Shout out to my friends.
She used to play a lot. She used to play a lot of League. I never played League before. I don't know what that game is.
Me,
Never played League of Legends.
I remember
once.
Lakari in particular was like, "Yo, Emmy, you need another security guard? I can be there. I'll make sure that I'll keep you safe." Lakari offered to be an extra security guard. I was like, "Aw, thanks, bro." Yeah, my brain is mush, bro. I'm cooked. But yeah, this was kind of like, I guess you could say like a climax for me in my character development. Cause this year already, I know there's a lot of people that watch me that are kind of similar to me in some regards in terms of being like a more like timid or like glass half full type of person, or like wanting to believe the best in people type of person. I still believe that you can be that way, and I still believe that I'm still that way, but I've definitely...
She's like the polar opposite of me. I don't fucking trust anybody.
come to realize, and I really want everyone to really think about this, you have to stand the fuck up for yourself, for other people, because if you don't, there's a lot of people who are just gonna take the easy, lazy route because it doesn't affect them, so they don't care. Like a lot of the people that were hired to work on this event. And I don't...
We live in a very low trust society, that's what I'll say. Things are too fucked up. Things are too fucked up to trust anyone.
I've been through so many horrible things. I don't want things like this to happen to other people, or at least for it to not be that easy for it to happen to other people. I do feel like it's partially my responsibility. I mean, not to like make sure things don't happen, but to let people know that these kinds of things happen, because they should know. And again, it's crazy that nothing was said about this publicly or to other creators who had similar events as me until there was a viral clip. But yeah, it's been crazy weekend, crazy fucking weekend. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm not gonna stop, you know, trying to interact with fans in a safe way. Maybe no more convention streams, which is sad because I love convention streams, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't control the weather.
It's too dangerous,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just really hope that nothing else happens to anyone else this weekend, that we're not hearing any more terrible stories. And I really feel like the only way to hold people accountable is to show that it's not okay by, for example, like I was saying, creators not going to these events. Because a lot of these tickets are sold via meet and greets, like what I was doing. And I really feel like I was treated like cattle or merchandise. Cause why is no one there making sure I'm safe like a person? Why are the security guards joking and laughing and be like, oh, I didn't even see what happened?
If you think about it, chat, she had less security than Gold Ship. She had less security than Harura. How does a world that has monsters, adventures, and actual fiends feel safer than Earth? True. True, Shy. True.
It's crazy, man. I wanna play fucking Mega Bonk, bro. So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. And yeah, I don't even care if I lose any like opportunities or anything for talking about this, because it's fucking insane.
I can totally see them actually retaliating in that way. Yeah. Anytime you actually speak out against stuff like this happen, it does lower your amount of opportunities. So it is pretty brave of her to say this stuff. She's doing it at personal expense.
And another thing I've realized is sometimes if you don't say something, no
the
one
hell
else
is Mega Bonk?
Sometimes you have to be the one that, you know, steps up and starts the conversation. And yeah, like I said, this isn't even the first thing that happened, because my friends Nick and Wake, it happened to them last year. And yeah, maybe just because they're men or something, it wasn't taken seriously, which is fucking insane. But yeah, stay safe, guys. Look out for your friends. If you're here this weekend, you know, stay in groups. And I mean, I would love to know if like other things have happened to other smaller creators and it's just being drowned out because Twitch isn't giving them the same attention that they're giving me. I would love to know, even if it happened in the past, because it's fucking ridiculous. Like, yes, I know these things happen at cons, but when the con literally exists because of your small and big creators, it should not be this kind of an issue where it's like talked about to this extent. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would love to know. I think you guys should post about it if something happened to you. Like, please do. Oh, I need a minute. Sorry.
The funny thing is, now would actually be the perfect time for people to post about it, because if you just posted about it randomly, you remember what was said about what she said about losing opportunities. That would just happen before, and then there's no guarantee that like your signal is gonna get boosted at all, and anyone's gonna even hear what you have to say. But now would be the perfect time because there's so much traction on this that people will take what you say seriously, and the chances of them being able to retaliate against you without like everybody grouping up behind them is like a lot lower right now.
But yeah, I'm just very angry, not just because of what happened to me, but because of what it implies about other people. Because if I wasn't important, there's hundreds of thousands of people that stream on Twitch. Like, I don't know. I genuinely, again, I hate being this kind of person. I genuinely want people to be held accountable and for things to like visibly be changed. But even so, I personally am not going to another TwitchCon. I'm done.
Nothing ever happens.
10 years of streaming, I'm done. This is my final TwitchCon. This show will be my final performance. And then I'm going back to streaming video games in my room. In my house that probably has more cameras around it than TwitchCon. I hope if this happened to any other creators, you know that you are cared about and people do want to know. Yeah, that was a lot. Sorry guys, I hate the heavy stuff. Really hate the heavy stuff. And I know there's some people at Twitch and Amazon watching right now. Please just listen. Like, people aren't saying this for no reason. Like, I feel like you guys don't get it or something. Like, I could have literally been stabbed yesterday.
Yep.
Literally, like.
Yeah, it's like those metal detectors are not going to protect you from devices that can get through it. There's plenty. Again, a pencil. You can die. You can die from a pencil. Pencil will get through.
I have also seen people asking if I'm like taking any type of legal action.
Ceramic knife.
I am pressing charges against
wood knife,
the guy, with the police. As for anything else, I don't know yet because I've been having my manager handle all of those like side conversations. So I have no idea, but
exactly, like a glass bottle.
It's just not okay. But at the bare minimum, I will be pressing charges against the guy that was there, obviously. Like, duh. Yes, sir.
She kind of has to, because otherwise it's going to show that it's okay, and then it's going to happen to someone else.
Sir.
And I don't envy her for that, because that's a pain in the ass. Like, that's a whole pain in the ass. She's going to have to, like, go to court and all this bullshit she probably doesn't want to do.
I mean, it's also kind of funny. I'm literally doing this in TwitchCon. They just gave me an empty conference room to just fucking dispel everything. But yeah, I really feel like there's a lot of key people that are responsible that need to be held accountable, because clearly there's been multiple points of failure for this to have even happened in the first place. And again, forgive me if I'm just rambling in circles. But I do also want to say, yeah, there's a lot of people that work at Twitch that are lovely, amazing, creative people. It's not them, but there's definitely multiple people that their failure allowed this to happen. Multiple people, for sure. I don't have any doubt about that, especially because of the fact that they flew out the global head of Amazon to talk to my manager and my security guard today. But yeah, we're gonna do our show with Will and Baby No Money. We're gonna try to have fun. During it, I know a lot of you guys are so mad, but I'd prefer if we could just not talk about it, just like focus on the show and like the people in the show, not just be spamming like fuck Twitch or whatever, you know.
She probably doesn't want to think about it, to be honest.
Yeah, because like I said, there's a lot of people that worked on the show that had absolutely nothing to do with what happened yesterday. I would like for them to still, you know, be able to have a good show and, you know, feel like people enjoyed it, and that it was fun. Because I didn't do a lot of work on the show. Like, I came up with a lot of the concept, but I only did probably like 1 to 2% of the actual setup and production. So yeah, I don't want to be unfair to those people. Yeah, I have to head over there in like 5 minutes. Guys, no one's gonna be mad at me if I go home and play League of Legends at this point, right? Like, I fucking deserve it, okay?
She's trying to formulate how to say something.
Bonnie said I have a weird mouth tick when I'm stressed, and I feel it. Alright guys, 5 minutes to showtime.
It must be serious.
Like I said, I'm okay. I'm fine, because I'm not like saying this to like try to like sound tough or something. I'm genuinely just built different. Like, I'm used to this shit. I can handle it. I can like go live and do shit after. But there's so many people that like, I would never want this to happen to someone else. Most people would have just canceled their show and went home probably, and I don't think anyone would fucking blame them.
I swear to God, if she says like the One Piece is real, I'm gonna fucking die. I swear.
But yeah, I worry a lot for small creators. Not even small creators, even medium-sized creators who can't afford 1, 2, 3 security guards. Coming to shit like this, I don't know. Just be safe out there, guys. Try to be smart. Stick with your friends and your group. And yeah, don't be afraid to talk or ask for help if you ever need stuff. And then as a community, we need to stand up for each other and look out for each other and talk about things when things happen to each other. Getting kind of emotional at the end of the RV trip. That shit kind of just slipped out, but there's a lot of things that I haven't wanted to talk about. What? That I think I will probably be talking about when I get home from TwitchCon.
Do you guys know about this? I have no idea what she's talking about.
So,
streamer drama?
Just want to let you guys know about that. Yeah, thank you guys for the support.
Is it some crazy drama? It's literal relationship drama? I see. Exposed Mizkif? Wait, what happened?
And I should probably head over to the getting ready area for the show, because I think that the other
I don't know anything about streamer drama, to be honest.
People in the show are already there getting dressed, so I'm gonna go talk to them. So Allie, if you could put on a BRB, and then soon there should be like a show starting soon thing that'll be like 10 minutes or so. and then showtime. But yeah, thank you guys.
Dude, Asmongold literally is like some kind of bald wizard of streaming. Like the wise fucking bald wizard. It's like, who just knows everything, but he just doesn't say anything.
Thanks for letting me rant about all of this.
Asmon does seem like probably like one of the most trustworthy people in streaming, I'd say.
Yep. Love you guys. And yeah, look out for each other. I'll see you all in 10 minutes. I'm gonna end this here, and then we're gonna go to our BRB. So hopefully some of you guys will watch the show. Bye.
Man, that's it's pretty wild. But yeah. Hopefully there's accountability for once, because I just feel like nothing ever happens. Shit's been happening with like Hassan and the unequal enforcement of rules, security issues. Like this has been going on forever. And it always gets talked about for like a little bit and then nothing happens every single time. But I hope something does happen this time.
From the creator of the Clancyverse comes a new mission.
Streams live, babes. Say hi. Hi, chat.
They were supposed to guard the most secure compound on the coast.
What compound? This is literally a spa.
Team 1, inside, no resistance.
But when the threat